Nah, it doesn't work. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round and round, we all fall down. Round and round. There we go. I think that is working as intended. UI is fine. Audio levels seem fine. No, you are not, Steve. Temperature 67. You are temperature 67. Blue Dino, thank you for that tier 1. Much appreciated. And good morning to you as well. Anyway, Delta Rune today. Delta Rune. Fucking yeah. There's an image going around with the Toby Fox avatar, where it's everyone just like anticipating Deltarune noises, and the dog just makes a lip smack noise, and everyone just loses their fucking shit. So I think people are getting to the point where it's like, don't fucking silt song me, dude. So yeah, I figured this very much will be the last Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch exclusively, because we not only have this one, we have the dedicated Switch 2 Direct, which is, I believe, happening next week, if I'm not mistaken. So there is a lot to look forward to, but because, given that this is going to be like probably the last dedicated Nintendo Direct for the Switch, we got a live stream reaction. I haven't done one of these in a while. But before we do any of that, there's a lot of you subbing and resubbing, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to thank, I already thanked Blue Dino, Donell324, thank you for the tier 1. Thanks to Kairos for my sub gift. Oh, that's really nice. USC 9000, thank you for the tier 1. Necronucleus, thank you for the tier 1. Delta Rid inside me. Mystery Bad 31, 39, what the fuck? Thank you for the tier 1. Good morning, Johnny. Ready for the direct? With me specifically, amongst my compatriots, like my companions, I always go into a direct with no expectations, because I don't follow news a whole bunch in terms of like what's coming up or what's in store and what have you. Like I always try to go in with a blank slate. The only thing that I would generally look forward to is Metroid Prime 4 news of any capacity, which I would like to see today, but that's literally the only thing I have in mind. Outside of that, it's whatever. Like whatever we end up getting, I'll react to it when it's due time. Continuing on though, Kara, thank you for the tier 1. 7 years of subject, I have no regrets. Love your content as always, Kara. Thank you, Kara. Much appreciate that. VG Jurgo, thank you for the tier 1. Hey John, Mother 3 or Pokemon ZA news, please. Mother 3 was released over nearly 20 years ago, so you're late to the punch. Emil, thank you for the tier 1. 75 months. Congrats on finishing the Final Fantasy 9 video. I'm really happy to have that fucking video done. I'm not gonna. Oh my god, I was so exhausted making that damn video. King of Heroes Omar Sparta, thank you for the Twitch Prime. As well. 70 months, also great video on Final Fantasy 9. That was amazing, and we want to try and get a PC to play with the Mogiri mod. Absolutely. Like if you have to play Final Fantasy 9 for some form or fashion in 2025, you get the PC version and you mod and use the Mogiri mod to add in all that shit that I was talking about. Like I cannot go back to OG Final Fantasy 9. Like that forever just completely changed my experience. And I hope you enjoy it, because Final Fantasy 9 is fantastic. Cage Social, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. I do have notifications muted for the record, which is why you see the icon on the stream overlay, but you won't hear any sounds. And I have that deliberately as such, because I don't want to get distracted and that sort of shit. Swamp and Easy, thank you for the, was it a tier 1? Yeah, there we go. Hope you're well, John. I hope I was good. Okay to ask, but is there any date for last year's Sonic Hacking Contest videos on YouTube? Also, a Final Fantasy 9 video. Don't worry about asking about that sort of thing, because I understand that they're not up yet, so it's only natural to ask, like, where are they? That sort of thing. I'll be getting to them pretty soon. I still have to upload the Snake, well, not upload, but publish the Twin Snakes archives from the Metal Gear stuff. I think that's the only thing I have not done outside of the Stormblood streams, and the randomized stuff, which is also going to be going up on the archive channel as well, in a different playlist. Medeiros, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. You as well, No Namer 98. There's a lot of love today. going on. Also, is like, so in my neck of the woods, it's 9:48 in the morning. What are you guys doing up? Like, don't you guys have school or a job or something of the sort? I don't know. What are you telling me? What do you mean you can watch streams from a mobile device? Fuck, I don't believe it. Is it spring break? Is that legit what's happening here? It's a spring break? Because I would absolutely totally believe that. I've been off of school for decades, so I don't exactly remember when holidays are happening. No, I don't think Silk Song's real at this point, guys. I don't know. And I'm saying that as someone who did love his time with Hollow Knight. And I know Silk Song is just kind of the meme at this point. But man, I'm wondering if when they announced it originally, it was just, well, we have an idea, but nothing solid yet. King Arthur Pendragon, thank you for the Twitch Prime, much appreciated. Spring has sprung, boing. Athena, thank you for the 12, for the tier 1, sorry about that. Sleep. Yeah, so we got about like 10 minutes for the direct goes live. So as I was saying earlier, in case you were just tuning in, just hopping into the stream now, I have no expectations for this outside of I would like to see Metroid Prime 4 news. Preferably, I'd like to get a date. But I'm not really going in with any other expectations. I'm not sure what the hell they're going to talk about, if at all, because what else is left to talk about with the Switch that doesn't bleed into the Nintendo Switch 2 hype, you know? Because outside of this Direct, we have the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happening, I believe, next week, if not soon after this Direct. And it's really rare that we get like 2 Directs almost back to back and that sort of thing. New Mario game, maybe? You think it's time for a new Mario game? Probably like a new 3D game. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? And then I say that out loud. Mario Odyssey was 2017, and that was already fucking 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago, right? Holy shit, dude. Like, it'll be 8 years ago this year, more accurately, because I think Odyssey came out in October. Or was it earlier than that? I don't recall immediately. We're getting the Fire Emblem 4 remake. Help me, I'm on the massive Copian. Whatever. I don't know what Fire Emblem 4 is from though. I'm assuming is that the Famicom game? Or was that like was that GBA? No, because I think we got. Oh, that's SNES. My apologies. Every game that gets announced here will more likely be playable on the Switch. Well, not more likely, it will be playable because they announced backwards compatibility with Switch 1 games. So whatever they do announce here, you can just absolutely just get for the Switch too. How many people here are? I'm not Nintendo fans. Like the answer is yes, but how many people here are getting the Switch too? I mean, I'm getting it, if only because, you know, it is backwards compatible with Switch 1, so that's an immediate buy. So I'm hoping, I'm really hoping, though, the launch window lineup is strong for the Switch 2. Nintendo has proven time and time again that even if the launch window is relatively weak, they do more than make up for it in the years to come. Like the 3DS, my God, had a miserable launch lineup. I don't think the Switch was that bad, but I don't remember immediately after everything that came out with it outside of the 1-2 Switch game. But that is not a positive thing. You know, I think the Wii U had a pretty weak lineup. Switch had Breath of the Wild. That's right. Switch did have Breath of the Wild. And I know that's like, that also came out in the Wii U as well. But yeah, but people stopped giving a long time ago about the Wii U. They stopped giving a fuck about that damn console. If there is a legit A3-4 Switch, that would be incredible. Yeah, man, I'm glad everyone is coming in droves and, you know, showing support. We're just generally excited for the new Nintendo news, right? I got a couple of other friends that are doing their live streams as well. I think my uncle is also live with his stuff, so we might have very similar reactions to depending on what is on the screen. I always like, I personally, I know, I like when my uncle is also doing his own personal live streams, this sort of thing, because I like to see the parallels between our reactions, because we share a lot of interests together. But yeah, if you're at all interested in following my uncle's Twitch page, because he does stream, he streams a lot more than I do. You can follow him at Uncle Silver, I believe. I think it's just Uncle Silver. Twitch.tv/Uncle Silver. You can find him there. And if not, then we can, someone can post a correct URL in the Twitch chat, most likely. And if he's still alive by the time we're done with this, we will probably give him a raid. Yeah. I kind of want to see some RPGs. I mean, I'm down for RPG previews and what have you. Just go easy on the fucking farm simulators. Because I don't know, that was a long time ago. It's ancient history at this point. But I remember like one of the last directs that we did a live stream on, I was like, my God, like every other fucking game is a farm sim, dude. And like nothing against farm simulators, but that's not my cup of tea. I'm not expecting a Metroid 6. I'm expecting a Metroid 6 for Switch 2, but not for Switch 1. Because I think this direct is going to act as the swan song for the Switch's like final releases that are going to bleed into the Switch 2. So I'm not expecting a Metroid 6. I'm not going to say no to it. I'm just not expecting it. You know. A remake of Metroid Fusion, I believe, has been in the cards for over a decade at some point. I recall reading that was the game Mercury's Theme we originally wanted to remake outside of Samus Returns, but they ended up making Samus Returns instead. I guess outside of my expectations for Metroid Prime 4 news, if anything, if we're going to keep it to Metroid at all, I'd like to see if I would like an announcement of Prime 2 and Prime 3 HD, if that is still the intention of doing it, because Prime 1 remaster is fantastic. Outside of that, I don't know. Am I huffing the same amount of copium or more copium if I really like a Kid Icarus Uprising, like console, like remake, you know? Because I think that game needs a second life on a console outside of the 3DS. Because I love Kid Icarus Uprising, but man, I hate playing Kid Icarus Uprising, if that makes any sense. For me, because the control scheme it tires my hands out. It's likely going to be a Switch 2 game, but I would like to see like some sort of like tease or announcement that it's in the cards. Yeah, Sonic Crossworlds. We might see something of that for this stream, because that's definitely going to get a Nintendo Switch release, what have you. And I heard it was okay. I did not get to play the beta. I did not sign up for it. I heard it was rough. Like it has promise, but it could have been a lot better. Hey, I would love for Samus Returns to get a graphical update and dropped on Switch and Switch 2. That would be pretty nice. If Samus Returns 3DS got re-released on the Switch, I'd get that. Well, of course I'd get that. I'm the Metroid guy. Of course I'm going to get the Metroid game. But I think that'd be a pleasant surprise. No, I'm not negative, Johnny. I don't even have the negative filter turned on the camera. I fucking hate that thing, too. I can't demonstrate it now, but like, God, I'm so white. Hey, Naka Game Penguin, thank you very much for the tier 1. Ooh, did anyone else hear that sort of staticky emission coming from my voice for a second there? Just want to make sure that wasn't just me. No? Okay, I just want to make sure, because I heard some sort of like static feedback on my microphone for a second there, and I want to make sure that you guys weren't hearing that. Otherwise, I'll give you a rude awakening and what have you. Hey, Dina, man, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. For 16 months, thank you very much. I'm guessing there's going to be Mario Party Jamboree DLC. I need to play more Mario Party Jamboree boards, because that was the game we played for the Drunk Mario Party session a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like I would like to keep playing it at some point. Not necessarily in the drunk spectrum, but just for like shits and giggles and all that. Greenest Turbo, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. If all 5 games is in the direct, fingers crossed for LBXW. I have no idea what the hell that is, but I'll drink to that. Whatever the hell that is. Thoughts on Invincible Season 3 real quick. I did genuinely enjoy it. I think the only real issue I have with Season 3, without getting into like details or spoilers, they need to know when to put the credits in the episodes better. Because there was one particular episode where the credits play it like halfway through the episode and it's like 20 minutes. Like, is this all post credits? But that's a really minor thing to complain about. But I did genuinely enjoy season 3, and it makes me excited for season 4, which is what a good show should. A good show that is currently ongoing should make me excited for the next season for good reasons, and not so much, oof, this one sucked. I hope they fix it later. You know. Immortal taking Vegeta's crown as the prince of all jobbers. You mean the king of all jobbers? If you know, you know. All right, here we go. We are live. I might have to adjust the volume here. Can you guys hear that? All right, you might have to I might have to fuck with the volume for a second. All right, so we got Dragon Quest stuff here for a second. All right, you know what I need to do? I think what I need to do is I need to fuck with my mixer here for a second. Oh, wait, you know what it is? Hold on, I can fix this. Da, 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 da. I mean, I'm really looking. I really do just love. Let me see here. Maybe I can do this. Doesn't look like I'm getting any audio though. Sorry, guys. Oh, you got the audio now? All right, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me turn that down though, just a bit. There we go. How's the audio sound for you? Is it just right? Just going to make sure that you guys can hear it just fine. All right, good. You guys can hear it now? That's good. All right, cool. Crisis averted. Dragon Quest 2 and 3. 1 and 2. I've been bamboozled because the 1 and 2 were so close to each other and they look like a 3. And then it's separated into 1 and 2. I was like, well, aren't I a fucking idiot? That's really cool, though.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2
that is next week.
2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
We will be doing a live reaction for that one as well, in case you were wondering. I just hope it's not in some ungodly hour.
From Square Enix.
Can you turn up your video audio just a bit? No.
We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Wait, is it 6 a.m. my time? EDT? Did I miss that completely?
Escape from dire straits.
6 a.m. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock my time. All right, so that's still pretty fucking early though. I have no idea what the hell this is. Which might be a recurring thing I'll say for this live stream as a warning.
Help me. Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
The Insomnia File. Okay, so I don't play this series, so I don't know what this is. Everyone said she screamed out Dante because the guy's last name or surname is Dante, and it's like this don't look like a fucking Devil May Cry game. And I was like, hey, you know, Dante is a pretty common name in fictional settings.
Into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
Is this is Somnium? So I know Nora knows about this because she plays these games. I don't really know anything about these. They're visual novels, I believe, right? Are they visual novels? Well, like, are they interactive visual novels? It looks like there's a...
In reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Honestly, I kind of wish the aliasing for the models were better because I was kind of distracted by how fucking jaggy the models looked. And I know primarily that is a Switch issue, but like maybe you smooth out the model just a bit. Oh boy, what is this? Oh, you guys are reacting to... Oh, this Devil Summoner. Is this Shin Megami Tensei?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns.
Oh, I see.
With remastered HD graphics.
Was it
and
Rido?
enhanced gameplay.
So wait, what is this? So you guys are gonna have to explain this to me because I don't know the significance of this. I don't play SMT.
Is living as an apprentice detective, but unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Rido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point. Then follow
Okay, so action RPG, sort of Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, because there's negotiations here.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigation.
You know the Dante from Devil May Cry meme? This game is where that's from. Okay, I did not know that.
Of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Okay, well that's pretty good news for Shin Megami Tensei fans. This kind of just goes over my head because I don't play this series. Because you guys are popping off for that. Wait, a significant number of you are popping off in the channel. I was like, I feel bad that I don't know this.
Memory's gone. You have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Shadow Labyrinth. All right, so this is the dark and edgy Pac-Man game that we were teased with, I think, at the Game Awards a few months ago. And the concept of this is so what the fuck that I have to play it.
Bible begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper
They
into
actually
this
call him
vast
Puck in this.
world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It still keeps the sounds. You're going through these desolate and dank caverns where every little thing can kill you and is waka 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 waka. Look at these mechs though. Like, is this?
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal.
Of what? World domination? Is that where the story's going? Look at that. Dude, I want to know what the thought process behind creating this game was. So it's like, I want to make a Lovecraftian Pac-Man game with mechs. Comes out July though, so that's good. The Rhythmatic March begins. Oh, I remember this.
And Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch.
A Patapon collection.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the
So this is Sony.
For example,
Wasn't this was this on the PSP?
While Pon
This is PSP. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Like I recall seeing these games in action to PSP. So wait a minute. Yeah, so this is a big fucking deal because this is a, if I'm not mistaken, this is a first-party Sony game that's coming to the Switch.
boost in power.
But this is Bandai Namco. So Bandai Namco is ultimately the ones that have the final say in this one.
Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Probably a game that benefits more from the handheld mode of Switch than on console. It just looks like, I mean, it was a PlayStation Portable game originally, so it's probably going to be an effortless transition to the handheld Switch mode.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Here we go, Farm Sim. Here it comes. The Grand Bazaar. It's the story of seasons.
Cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Farm sim, let's go. That's one. We have one farm game, ladies and gentlemen. Was that on the bingo card?
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
You say a nice character design. The character designs are cute. Although I am also quick to label it as,
Former splendor.
and I don't want to come off as like the bad guy here. Kind of generic there too.
Spend more time with you.
You know, you take a screen grab of this and you say, what game is this? It's like, I don't even know where the fuck to begin. We give Story of Seasons a pass because it's like the first farm sim. Okay, well, if that's the case, then it's got the grandfather clause rights. You know what I mean? But for the sake of keeping a gag going for Nintendo Directs, another fucking farm sim, dude.
And your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
I do wonder how long the original Switch lineup is going to last.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Ooh. What are we looking at? I like when they say, please take a look at this, because, like, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, we're going to fucking, gonna blow your cock off with the anticipation. What is this? Is this Arc? Okay, this is Metroid Prime 4. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is Metroid Prime 4. Everyone shut the fuck up. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'm gonna turn this up. Oh, I love those blue trail lines, dude. That's something new for the suit. I think she might already have an upgrade. Oh, that complements the fucking orange so well, dude.
The unknown planet Vuros.
Euros. Well, if it's unknown, how are we here?
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Oh.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
I hope you're ready to scan everything. All right, so far, it looks like standard Metroid Prime affair.
She's not alone, though.
Why is her visor purple, though? That's what I'm
Alien
wondering.
creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
This is what I want to see, dude. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Just make it more akin to Metroid Prime 1. That's all I asked for. Although I am curious to why there are purple elements in her
She explores
design.
the planet. Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers,
Ancient.
psychic abilities.
Oh boy.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Yeah, but she could do that
They
with
also allow
pew
her
pew.
to control the trajectory of her beams.
Oh fuck, we're gonna watch this shit. You're gonna curve the charge shot.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadihara Theros Nantanaga Shakaran.
This looks gorgeous, by the way. I can't fucking wait, dude. I just hope it doesn't have like that. I just hope the psychic abilities are not clumsy.
Summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space.
Is that Flagra?
and
No, it's
time
Carvex.
are
Sorry.
beginning to weave a new tale.
Metroid Prime 4. It's coming 2025.
Sakalalech Ashadihara Intentina Kalanshi.
Okay, we still don't have a date for it yet. Unfortunately. Oh, but it's not over yet. Ooh, what the red? What the fuck? Look at that suit!
It looks like even more
Dude, you see that
challenges
fucking
for
suit?
Samus.
That was sleek as shit. It was so smooth.
Exploring with
Yo, we got
Samus's
Shadow the Hedgehog suit.
psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
God damn it, we don't have a date for it yet, though.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
It was mischievous not giving me a fucking date for Prime 4.
Once upon a time,
God damn it,
there
I'm
was a
better.
drown that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest
I'm happy about that, though. I'm glad we got some Prime 4 details. No date, unfortunately, but whatever. Like, I'm glad to see we got more of the game. I'm glad to know that the game is still alive. You know, more than anything, I'm glad to see the game is still alive and they're actively working on it.
Then serve them to your villainous visitors.
So what the fuck is this? Why is Gaston, like, taking a selfie in front of Ursula? What's Yzma doing here? It's like Disney villains.
Wicked creations.
This is clearly for the kids. Corella Satan and Maleficent Captain Hook. I know all these Kingdom Hearts villains. Well, I say that, I don't think I think Gaston was only in like the Union Cross game on mobile devices, if I recall correctly. Oh, this game just comes out later today. Okay.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
I thought the game was called Chucklefish at first, but that's the dev.
Fly on brooms and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty
Well, this
to
looks
do
cute.
outside of class. Hang out with friends.
Doesn't look
at
like something
parties.
I'd play personally.
Take on various jobs to help pay for
A new spellbinding adventure, Chuckle Fuck.
or use the spells you learn
What?
to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Looks very slice of
Are
life.
you ready for a spellbinding journey?
You say spellbinding journey, but so far all we've seen was just traveling down streets and moving furniture in an isometric view. If that's your definition of spellbinding, then I'm getting old.
Adventure and arcade games await.
Hey, Shepard, thank you for the tier 1. Much
Set off
appreciated.
on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
The Eternal Life of
deity.
Goldman.
In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll
Oh, I like the way it looks,
explore
though.
this archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
Scrooge
And
McDuck
you
called.
uncover the secrets
He wants his
the
fucking
archipelago
pogo stick
holds.
back.
Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch.
Scrooge McLawsuit, absolutely. Yeah, it's close enough. Welcome back,
Celebrate the
DuckTales.
40th
Yo,
anniversary
Gradius.
of Gradius with a collection of
A collection?
arcade
Yeah!
across the series.
A Gradius collection! I love Gradius. Yeah, it's Gradius, Salamander, Life Force. Give me Gradius. Gradius 2, Gradius 3. Give me Gradius 3. That's Super Nintendo. What about the arcade? Okay, no wait. God, what if it's Gradius 3 arcade?
Multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Oh, that's arcade Gradius
Plus,
3.
take the helm of
Oh.
a brand new entry.
A new game! Salamander 3. Hell yeah. Oh, love the players with Uncle.
Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th.
Okay, we still got a few months before that comes out. Dude, Gradius 3 arcade. Oh, God, it is torture, dude. Play it on Super Nintendo, it's much better. Yo, new fucking Salamander game, though, that's great.
Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards.
What is this rhythm game? I like the aesthetic. Hey, that's from that's Celeste.
DLC. And be on the lookout for more
Peppino.
DLC in the future. Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store.
4. Oh, okay, this is way below my threshold.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Tamagotchi
a brand new
Plaza.
entry
Wait, is it
Tamagotchi
Tamagotchi or is it
Adventure
Tamagotchi?
Series. There are stories.
Because I always thought it was
galore.
pronounced Gotchi.
Design glasses.
As in
at
I
hardware
got
shop.
you. Your fucking wallet is mine.
White's solo, or
Yeah, it's
with a
Gotchi,
friend
right?
at the
Yeah,
dentist.
this is not my
Arrange
cup of
plates
tea
at the
personally. I never got
afternoon
into.
tea shop.
Okay, that's not true.
12
So
wonderful
late
stores
'90s
need your
up
help.
until no, I think it was more of a late '90s thing. Tamagotchis or like virtual pet simulators were all the fucking rage. They were everywhere. I myself had one. It was Pikachu based. It was Pokemon centered, and I left Pikachu to die. Well, not die. They can't kill them, but I did heavily neglect that fucker. And I wonder what they're doing now.
Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch.
Do people like the kids don't know what a Tamagotchi is though? That's what it is, right? Like, who's this for? Pokemon? Pokemon what? I know what Pokemon is. Oh, this is that Legends game that was announced a while ago, the ZA. So this is the second Legends game, and
title in the Pokemon series.
I mean, I hope it's okay.
You'll begin your adventure.
I remember from what I saw from Legends Arceus, or Arceus. I like to say Arceus because that's what it looks like to me.
That also appeared
You know, Arceus looked okay. I still have not played any of them because I don't fucking... my interest in Pokemon has waned for years. I'm only really, like, ever considering it for, like, a future review.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of
You know, I'm due for another Pokemon visit on the channel at some point or another. It won't be this year, though.
Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
I mean, I'll take your word for it,
You
but...
can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon
I like the music.
live easygoing lives
The music's been pretty
in the
good, though.
city. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms.
What, they come...
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
Okay, so, like...
The ZA
So, like,
Royale.
when night falls, the gangs come out.
Battle zone.
And you have to avoid their crime. That sort of thing. I thought for a second, though, like, the Pokemon were going to be like...
Challenge you to battle.
It's like the fucking Blood Moon Breath of the Wild, right? Where, if you're out during night, all the Pokemon
Strike
want
once
your
before
blood.
being seen, and you'll land
But that's not what it is.
surprises.
It's just trainer battles. It's just, you know, if you're out at night, you gotta fight trainers.
Using a super effective
Yeah, the
move
Poke
at
Purge.
right moment is
Absolutely.
key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
They're bringing back Mega Evolutions? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
What, like touching the Triforce? And that sort of shit? I wish for another Gen 1 remake.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
What
will
the
you
fuck
find
was that?
on
Was that a
your
green Houndoom?
adventure?
The Houndoom
Pokemon
looked like a
Legends
noodle.
ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later
That's
this year.
Zygarde. Okay, thank you. This is how you know I don't play these games anymore, because I did not get that at all.
The aura transforms between day and
That's a form it got in Gen 7. Okay, so
more
that's...
secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more
Gen 7 was
information in the future.
Sun and Moon?
Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there.
Hi.
The game you're about to see
Mm-hmm. Is that Duck Hunt?
doesn't have a big, epic story,
No.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Okay.
You wanna see?
Oh, yes.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
I feel like I'm watching a shitpost from Homestar Runner. Is this Rhythm Heaven?
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Okay.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Oh, okay. I understand everything now.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
So it's a matter of you being able to identify the rhythm and the like the progression of the song.
Practice. You might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, because you're just listening to the music at that point.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven
I
series.
mean, but it's pretty cute. Like, it's a very cute game.
Rhythm Heaven.
Wow, yeah, they just showed up a new Rhythm Heaven game. Not due till next year, though. What the fuck? Holy
That
shit.
was Rhythm Heaven Groove. a
God
brand new
damn.
entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
A year from now. I wonder why the
We
long
have
day.
news about the use of digital games on your system.
Oh.
Please take a look.
Wait, digital games in the system? What are they going to say? We're getting rid of them. They're ours now. Thanks for the money, idiots.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yes.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Oh.
Well,
Transferred
here's
to
what we
someone
came up
else's
with.
Switch?
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
So. Okay.
Purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay.
allowing you to play that title.
Right.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I'm a little confused because, like, on your own system, it just sounds like a digital
Two
game.
Nintendo Switch systems. You can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
You still gotta download it,
With
though.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Oh, okay, so
You can also lend
I
out
can
virtual game
transfer.
cards
So
your
to
Nintendo
use as
account
as an example here, right, if I'm reading this correctly, because most of my Switch library is digital. I'm the digital Switch guy in the family. So if I wanted to, if Elliot had access to my Switch account, he could play what I have in my library without him having to worry about purchasing
And
the
you're
game.
done. They can now play on their own system.
Because if that's the case, and that's pretty
You can
cool.
only lend one
I
game
thought
at a
that was
time
like the
to
purpose of
each
cloud
person.
gaming, though, to be fair.
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
You got 2 weeks to beat Xenoblade Chronicles X
Easier to
100%.
use.
Get to it.
Virtual game card.
The virtual game card feature.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
swap games
You just gotta have to know life that game for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, guys.
as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
It's a novelty idea. Pretty late in the console's life cycle, though, to introduce something like that, which makes me think that the Switch 2 is going to have that by default.
More Nintendo Switch games.
Oh, this is our sizzle reel. The High on Life, the FPS game, that was like Rick and Morty game, right? The guy with the gun that wouldn't shut up. I thought that game was out already. Or I guess maybe it hasn't been released on the Switch. On PC, okay, yeah, okay. There's just for the Switch release. It's another farm game. No, I'm kidding. Actually, I don't know what that was. The King of Meat. Looks like it's very online multiplayer centric. Lose Lagoon. Lose Lagoon. Holy frame rate. Dude, come on, man. Look, I know everyone makes the fucking gag about the Switch can't run games, but for a sizzle reel, you can't pick something a little more representative of a good game? Like, why the fuck would you show your frame rate tanking like that?
An HD remaster of Saga.
Ooh, Saga Frontier Remastered. Wow.
To Nintendo Switch.
I'm personally not the biggest fan of the Saga games, but you know, I like the idea of them just like bringing back these games with like these aesthetics. It's pretty cool. It's very Tactics.
Experience the
Reminds me a lot of
original
Tactics.
story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in
I'm not sure how I feel about the pixel art with the hand-drawn background, if that makes any sense.
Through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover?
Fuck, man! If you bring me, if you brought me like a HD 2D Lufia and the Fortress of Doom and Rise of the Sinistrals on Super Nintendo, I'd absolutely fucking get that.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds.
Isometric worlds, optical illusions. I used to read a book about this all the damn time. Yeah.
Discover and mystifying secrets.
I would absolutely suck at this game. You'd have to fill me up with a lot of booze to get me to play something like this because I'd embarrass myself.
Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secret.
The structure of this direct is a bit funky. Grizzly, I think it's because the Switch 2 Direct is literally next week, and they figured now more than ever is the best time to show off some of these games that otherwise we wouldn't give the time of the day in any other Switch.
Begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
What's this? I know it's golf, but like, what kind of golf though? Nice. Is this everybody's golf? Oh, it's everybody's golf.
Everybody's golf series is
Everybody's golf hot shots. I see what they did there.
Time your button press just right and take your shot.
Nice shot.
I know, like I've shared this before, but I did play the fucking shit out of Hot Shots Golf on the PlayStation 1 back when it was called Hot Shots Golf. I think after the second game they stopped calling it. They called it Everybody's Golf, like it's known everywhere else in the world. Because I think it was only called Hot Shots Golf in the West, if I'm not mistaken.
Your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally.
And Hot Shots is a better name, absolutely. I completely agree. Everybody's Golf just sounds a little too generic.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Ooh. That's Captain America.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes.
And Wolverine with Sentinels. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, a beat 'em up. Is this from Dotemu? I didn't see the publisher.
You can mix and match a variety of heroes.
It's from Eclipse. Okay, thank you.
And swap between your team of
Oh, Spider-Man with Venom.
Take advantage of your team
with Storm? I don't recognize the girl with the sword though.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Oh, I like this. This looks cool.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's Dotemu. Yeah, and Tribute.
That was Marvel
Cool.
Cosmic Invasion.
That looks cool. That looks like something we can do for SGB.
Tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Oh, okay.
Please take a look.
All right, what are we ending on? What's the one more thing? I don't recognize those trees. Is this Metopia? She just fucking farted in the bench, dude. Is this? It's Tomodachi, dude.
How refreshing. Hiya.
Yeah, I like how the fucking frame rate just keeps tanking on this shit. All right, I'm gonna be the. I never got the appeal of. I never got the appeal of Tomodachi Life. This originally started on the 3DS, I believe. And you know, it's kooky. You know, you get it because it's it has a very surreal nature to it. Also, 2026.
Did you want to talk?
It's a very surreal sense of humor and that sort of thing. Not for me, though. I personally would not touch that game because I just, it's not for me.
The first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Okay, so they're saving the big things for next week, I suppose. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, this Direct is for the smaller titles that could not fit into the Switch 2 release because the Switch 2 Direct is going to be nothing but first parties. So I'm expecting like Mario Kart, maybe a new 3D Mario game.
To introduce it.
Oh, actually, okay, here we go. What do you got for us, Mr. Miyamoto?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo.
Yes.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Wait, Directs are 14 years old?
These presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
A Nintendo News app, essentially.
Which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
okay.
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be.
I do wonder how scattered those news cycles are going to be, though. It's like, all right, update 1 for Thursday. The Nintendo Switch 2 has a power button. Update 2 for Friday. The Nintendo Switch can be plugged into any outlet.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
You know, so a Nintendo Direct, it's essentially Nintendo's news app. You download it and you can get updates on whatever they decide to feature for that one. Maybe it has purpose. I think social media and what have you can still fill the niche of me getting my news if I'm looking for it. But okay, so that was a pretty low-key Nintendo Direct, all things considered. And I think it's very obvious as to why, as a lot of you have already been saying in the chat, is because the real Direct, well, not the real Direct, but like the main event for the Direct is next week. That's April 2nd for the Switch 2. We're going to learn our first few things about the Switch 2 as a console. And then we're likely going to see like our first look at some first party lineup games. And it does, you know, I'm feeling some sort of way about Prime 4 being in this Direct and not the Switch 2 Direct. It's like, fuck, we need some first party IP in this Direct. Otherwise people won't give a fuck. You know, but I do wonder, maybe they should have ended it on more Prime 4 news rather than Tomodachi Life. But of course, I'm going to say that. It's like, of course, John's going to fucking say that. He loves Metroid. But, you know, that Direct ended it on a wet fart for me because I don't give a shit about Tomodachi Life. It's just not for me. But that said, I really have nothing else to say outside of what was already like been announced and what have you. I'm just really glad that Prime 4 is still alive and well, and we got some sick looking, footage and regarding like where Samus is heading to. I love that new suit and what we saw. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else that made me like super excited except for the Gradius collection. I popped off for two things off top of my head. I popped off for Prime 4 and I popped off for the Gradius collection because I love Gradius. Gradius is a fantastic series, and I'm glad that it's getting a new game. So I'm definitely going to be talking with Uncle about that later down the road. But well, I got really nothing else to say about this, folks. Just as a reminder, we will be doing a react for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. That's at fucking 9 in the morning. I'm so tired. So in case anyone was not worried about now, we will be reconvening at April 2nd, 9 a.m. for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and maybe that will fire on all cylinders more than this one. Because this one definitely felt like let's just gather what we have now to show that we have this in store. But we can't fit this into the Switch 2 Direct because it'll just ruin the fucking pacing and that sort of thing. But okay, well, I'm gonna be calling it a wrap here. If my uncle is still alive, then we can go raid him. Let me disable this because you guys don't need to see my desktop. There's so much porn there. All right, so I'll be making updates in the Subshack community Discord within the next few hours regarding the stream schedules and that sort of thing, the next community night. So please keep in touch there because we will be starting my Sonic Unleashed 100% playthrough relatively soon. Did I spell Uncle's name right? Just want to make sure that I got that right. Yeah, there we go. And before I oh shit. I swallowed my spit wrong. For those that tune into the Final Fantasy IX video, thank you very much for your love and support, and thank you all for tuning in. I'll bleed my heart out later when all said and done. But all right, I'm gonna raid my uncle, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody, or a good day. The day's just getting started. What the fuck am I talking about?